Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to today's video and welcome back to my channel. So today is obviously a 2 looks 1 palette, and it's going to be featuring the Oden's Eye and Angelica Hela palette. So honestly, I thought that this was going to be a little bit bigger. For some reason, I just thought it would be, you know, like maybe like up to there or something. Like, I just thought that this was going to be a little bit bigger. I really was excited to get this in the mail until I opened it and I realized it is broken. This shade is broken, and I messaged Oden's Eye, and it took them about 4 days to get back to me, and all they offered me was a refund of the 1 shade, and it's like, you can have this palette back. I just want a not broken shade. Like, I don't even know how to take the shade out and put a new one in. Like, I don't even think you can do that with this. I don't know, but I'm very sad about it, and because of this experience, I probably won't order from Oden's Eye again, just to be completely honest. And I have tried out their Soul Mane 2 gel eyeliners. I got the whole kit because of Heather Austin. And I have to say, I think that they are a little dry from what I've tried. But I think that they are a little dry. But I'm going to keep trying them out, obviously. But anyways, I'm going to be doing 2 looks 1 palette. So obviously I created this series to take my YouTube palettes and see how versatile they are. But now I do it as first impressions. Like, this is going to be the first time I'm using this palette. I think I'm going to do a green look, and I think I'm going to do a pink look on one eye. So it's going to be super duper fun. Cannot wait to try it out. I am going to be using the mirror in this palette. It has a little mirror. I also have been keeping this little like plastic cover to protect the shade and keep the shade fluorescence from falling out anymore. Okay, let's get into it. So obviously, it's actually 5:13 in the afternoon. I'm not sure if I can show you guys. So it's 5:13 in the afternoon. So I've had makeup on. I literally just gave Kai a bath and I took it off, and I wanted to do this before I started my skincare routine because I want to do a mask. So I'm going to be, and I'm also thinking of cutting my hair tonight, like maybe like to here, because it's like a million degrees where I live. So yeah, I'm going to be using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Magic Star Concealer in C0. I always use this to prime my eyes, or at least this is what I've been using to prime my eyes. So I'm going to use this Laura Lee L30 brush to blend out both sides and probably use a setting shade. I'm going to see. So I just want to show you guys my technique is I really just actually use my finger to blend out that eye primer. I find that my finger is just a little bit of a nicer blend. I'm just going to dive into my Catrice Warm Spice Look palette with my L30 brush from Laura Lee. And I'm going to take that shade here. And I am going to set one eye. I want to see how the shadows perform on the concealer, set and not set. So I know this technique. I have used this shadow palette from Catrice multiple times. So I know how shades, and I've used it with multiple different formulas. Oden's Eye is a formula I've never tried, so this is going to be the first time I'm trying their formula. Probably going to be the last palette that I get from them for a while. It's probably going to be the last palette I get from them for a while because, I mean, I understand it taking a very long time to get to me, and it got delayed a couple of times, but I didn't really like their customer service, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's a very, very long wait, and in the end, I'm still going to have a broken palette, even though I did spend $40. And it just makes me not want to purchase from them again. So I think I have my base set. I like this palette because of how colorful. Like, this actually makes me feel creative, and one of the things I like about makeup is to feel creative. So I definitely know I'm going to do a pink and I'm going to do a green look. So I'm going to have to get more brushes. I only have 4 out right now. I have no idea which eye I should start with. I think I'm going to do, so the green would match my dress a little bit better, but I'm going to start with the pink. So yeah, I'm going to start with the pink. I'm going to take the shade Hela right here. And this is on a L26 brush from Laura Lee Los Angeles. Does have some kick up in the palette. So start blending. Okay, I can tell I'm gonna have to go back in and keep building this shade up. I do like the fact that I think I can create multiple looks with this palette, but there are 2 looks I automatically see right off the bat. That's just like not super duper pigmented. Of course it could be the fact that I set this eye. I'm going to take the shade Goddess, which is that darker pink right here on that same L26 brush. And I'm going to try to darken up the pink because I don't, yeah, much better. Much, much better. That is super intense and pigmented. Much, much better. Much, 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 much better. You guys have no idea. Much better. I do think that the colors do work together, though. Okay. I think I am going to take the shade Hellfire right here. And I'm going to probably, I'm going to just go ahead and use my finger because I just prefer to use my finger for most shimmers. So I want to give Oden's Eye a fair chance. Brands have all different kinds of shimmer formulas, so I want to see if this is the kind of shimmer formula I like or if I wasted my moment. Because I originally was planning to pick up more palettes, but I decided not to because I just didn't have the money at the time and I just wanted to get something to test out. I like the shade, but I definitely think that it would be better for me personally as an inner corner highlight. The pop. Instead, I think I would put River. You know what? This is what this series is for. We are taking River here on my finger again, and ooh, kind of looks like a duochrome. Okay, I am placing this on the outer half and the center of the lid. Ooh, that is really pretty. That's really pretty. Of course, I'm not adding any more product to my crease brush though, but I do keep going back and forth to kind of make sure I have a seamless blend. Then I'm going to take I'm going to take Soot first actually on that L26 brush. Just a little bit of Soot. I do like that River shade a lot better than Hellfire, like I said. So, Soot. Are you tired? Is that why you keep putting your blanket on yourself? Because it is only 5:20. And I'm placing that on the outer corner. I'm not covering up River because I want to go over Soot with this shade Complete. I like the fact that she didn't put a matte black in here because I feel like sparkly blacks like this are very hard to come by. So, see how this applies. The good form, I'm placing that over Soot. Blending with my finger. I kind of like this. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it. I'm gonna take my L27 brush and I'm gonna take the shade Double-Sided right here. And I am gonna put that in the inner corner. Seems like it had a hard time picking up on the brush. Ooh, that is a very pretty shade as well. That's a very pretty shade. Very pretty. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back to just tell you guys what I did. I actually don't like any shade in here to highlight with, aside from, like, these are all colorful. So I took this shade from the Warm Spice palette from Catrice, and I put that on the brow bone. And what I did for the lower lash line is I actually mirrored the crease. I took those two pinks and I put them on the face. I put Soot by itself right here on the outer edge. And I put Hellfire kind of in the center on the lower lash line. I'm not sure if you can see it, but now I want to do some eyeliner, which I haven't done that in a while in this series, but I really want to see what these look like with eyeliner. Plus, I do have the new Soulmane 2 gel liners. I have every single one of them. I used this one earlier today, so I've already used this one, but I want to see them because I'm so excited to finally have more eyeliners in my collection. Finally! So anyways, this is the number 1 eyeliner. Their names aren't on here. That is probably my biggest pet peeve for me as a YouTuber, is that the names aren't on here, but this is the first one. It's the pink. If I remember, I will put them down below. See, that is the problem I've had with these eyeliners. I don't feel that they are as creamy as, say, like ColourPop's. I do feel like I have to go over quite a few times in my waterline. There is so much dimension in this eye, I have to use my Profusion Superfine eyeliner and create a wing. I can't wait to get my mom's opinion. Also, my Danessa Myrix is supposed to be coming today or tomorrow. It got delayed. But it did say out for delivery today, but because I haven't received it yet, I guess I'm going to get it tomorrow. But that is a multi-chrome palette I ordered one for my personal collection. I pre-ordered it from Danessa's website, and I got that. I already have that. But I'm going to curl my lashes with the Jeffree Star eyelash curler. But I already have that, and I decided to pick up another one from Sephora because I'm crazy. But I decided to pick up another one from Sephora for my YouTube collection. I'm using the Jeffree Star Lash Primer. So that is going to be the next palette in this in this series. So the next one is going to be using that Danessa Myrix Lightwork 3 Experience palette. And using the Anastasia Lash Brag Mascara to finish the look on this side up. I have an idea of what I'm going to do in the next eye. And if it goes the way I'm thinking it's going to go, it's going to be completely different, just eyeshadow-wise. Because I used almost every single of the pink and darker colors. I used almost every single shade in the bottom row, except for that one, and I think I'm going to use that in this one. But anyways, this is the pink eye. This is probably like... Angelica loves pink and red, so this is probably like the more Angelica look. Okay, I went ahead and picked up more brushes. Now I feel better. Okay, so now it's time to move on to the second eye. So I'm definitely going to do the greens. I'm going to actually start with my L28 brush, and I'm going to start with the shade Underworld right there. And that is what I'm going to start with in the crease. Like I said, I'm going to try and use every single other shade I didn't use. So that way I can say I used every shade. And I think if the look goes according to plan, I will be able to. That is a nice shade. It's mixing a little odd with the concealer. It's turning it, I think, a shade... I don't think that this is actually the shade, because this shade is like, looks kind of yellow mustardy, and it's looking kind of orangey on my eye, or not orange, green on my eye. But it is blending quite well. I think I have a better, I'm getting a better blend on this eye, which is the not set eye. I'm going to go into the shade Wolf right there, which is, hang on, let me put this back on so I can show you guys. Wolf right here. Definitely love the fact that it has this plastic insert because the broken shade is able to stay in the pan and I can still show you the product itself. I'm using that same brush and I'm just working to build up the crease. I'm gonna be right back when I have it to the intensity I want. I am getting a good blend, like a better, I'm getting more pigmentation on this eye and a better blend on this eye, which is definitely something to note if you set your concealer. Some people do, some people don't. I don't usually, but I also still will. Just for YouTube purposes, I'm going to go into the shade Moss and start creating that green look. I do think you can still get a natural eye if you really wanted to. But I think Oden's eye is more made for color. Yeah, see the colorful look, the colorful shades are very, very easy to work with and very pigmented and so easy to blend. That just went on my eye so nice and easily. No idea. I'm going to take the shade... No, I'm going to save that for the brush. I'm going to take the shade... You know what? I want to start working on the lid. I want the shade Venom all over my lid. So the brighter green right here. So I'm going in with Venom right now. Oh my gosh. I can tell you right now, this is gonna be one of my favorite greens that I have in my collection. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. The green eyes always make me think of Morgan Turner. Well, I might name this the Morgan eye and the other one the Angelica eye. No, like no shade. I love both of them, but that's just what this makes me think of is Morgan Turner and Angelica. I want to take Golden Bridge right here, and I want Golden Bridge on basically like what we did with River on the outer portion and like in the center. Ooh, that looks darker in the pan, but that just brought so much light to the center, like a golden light. Ah, that's really pretty. Those two shades mix so well together and are so pretty on the lid. Okay, going back into my L28 brush, I'm going to take the shade Oribors, this shade. And I'm going to put that on the outer edge. These mix so well together. So well. And a little in the crease, but not a lot. Okay, so I'm going to take a clean Wet n Wild crease brush, and I'm going to take the shade Decay, I think. Decay, right here. And very lightly, these shades are powdery is what I'm finding. Very lightly, I'm going to kind of just go over everything. Oh, wow, that's mixing so well. That all mixed, the shades mixed so well together. Angelica really did a great job. I'm going to take a crease, or a flat brush, and I'm going to take the shade Rebirth right here. And that is what I want as a matte brow bone highlight, even though it's like kind of yellowy. I think it'll work good with the greens. As like a stopping shade and like a, just to kind of like pull the look together. I'm just going to take a clean Wet n Wild crease brush, no product, and blend the shades together. Like, they are melting very, like they're mixing very well together, and some brands do have a problem with their shades not mixing together. Like, it doesn't look like it's blended on camera, but in person it is blended. Like, I can pull this up right really close and it's blended. So I don't know why it's looking like that, but it is blended. I'm gonna take a flatter Wet n Wild crease brush, and I'm going to be very gentle and take Fluorescence, which is the only shade I haven't used. So using this shade, and I will have used every shade in the palette. And it is very, very fragile. I'm actually taking my brush and I'm pushing it back into the palette. I'm still going to keep that plastic there for extra support. Oh my gosh. It's not like good as new, but it is definitely nice. That actually worked. That worked. I want Fluorescence as an, oh my god, inner corner highlight. That is intense. That is intense. I like it though. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera and finish up my under eyes. I'll be right back. Okay, so we are gonna use the number 5 eyeliner with this. All I did was me at the crease, by the way. I'm nervous to see how this one goes. Super duper nervous. Have not used this before. So I had to go back and forth, and it did hurt a little bit. So these are not, like, creamy. At least to me, mine aren't creamy. Maybe I just got a dud palette, and because mine was broken. The palette itself was good, but mine was broken, and I got some bad liners, but whatever. I'm still going to use them. I'm going to use my Profusion Super Fine It Wing Liner to do a little bit of a wing. I do like the green eye a little bit better, but just know I have green eyes. Okay, so there it is. Let's go ahead and finish this eye up. Jeffree Star's eyelash curler. Definitely like that shade a lot better now that it doesn't look like it's about to pop out. It seemed to mesh just fine. So because it meshed fine, I would feel a little bit more confident getting some more stuff from Oden's eye. I wish that they were at a different retailer though, instead of having to purchase from their website. Jeffree Star's eyelash primer. You know, that would be kind of that would be cool to be able to get them from Beauty Bay. Because I am liking the formula. So I wouldn't be opposed to picking up all their other palettes. And I'm going to use my Anastasia Lash Bag Mascara. I might, after this video, go put every single palette that they have in my cart and see how much it's going to cost me. I'm even interested in those little split pans. Even though I'm not interested in those, I would be interested in them after I got every single big palette that they have. Okay, so these are the 2 looks I created. So I have the pink eye and this green eye. I'm actually really liking this. Like I said, this actually makes me want to go and get all their palettes that they have, their big palettes. And I'm very interested to go and see how much it would cost me to get every single big palette, because I might pick them up next month. I might. If it's around $200, I would definitely pick those up. Maybe not in the next 2 weeks, but in the next 4 weeks I would pick those. I would be inclined to pick those up. Because I have other priorities also to getting than just getting makeup. I have an Ulta order, a Sephora order, a Thrive Cosmetics, and a Haley's Beauty order that I have to do. And I'm trying to edit some stuff from my Ulta order to get it a little bit cheaper. But I really, really do like this, and I actually do want to see something with fluorescence. It stayed. So that makes me feel a little bit more confident. I am going to keep the plastic piece just in case, because it did arrive broken. But I really like it. I really want to know what you guys think down below. Are we feeling this pink eye where I tried to channel Angelica? Or are we feeling this green eye where I tried to channel Morgan Turner. It's kind of reminding me of like the green on the eye here. I did try to channel some color. I like color. I do like color. These are a little out there for me, but I would be more inclined to wear these looks when I'm doing YouTube videos, which I film every single day, so I always have a YouTube look that I'm doing. I am very impressed with these with these eyes, and I'm excited. All right, let me know what you guys think down below of the palette. What do you think of the eye looks I created? I was able to use every single shade in this palette in both eyes. You know, I did this row for the one eye and I did this row for the second eye. And that's actually exactly what I saw in my head when I saw this color story, were these two eye looks. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to end it here. Let me know which eye you prefer. And yeah, that's going to be it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell. All that social media great stuff really helps this channel out. Don't forget about that 250 subscriber giveaway. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, which is going to be tomorrow's video. Bye, guys. You want to wave bye? You and Jackson are the light of my life. I love you.